Welcome, folks, to downtown Atlanta and Mercedes-Benz Stadium, site of this year's Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl and, of course, part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, with the top four seeds a time to begin their quest for the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Toledo Rockets, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the LSU Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Team out there, we're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Fields it just outside the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. So Toledo's offense comes on the field first today. Of course, this game in Atlanta, I think, is the mecca of college football. And over the years here in the Peach Bowl, we've seen underdog teams like UCF and Houston really come in here and make their own piece of history.
And, Chris, think about it. The Peach Bowl, kind of like the Cotton Bowl, has been a major winner in this playoff expansion. They have put on a great game, and they've already had some memorable moments. Who could forget in 2022 the field goal in the game that potentially wins it for Ohio State was kicked in 2022.
They pressure him and sack him. He'll be tackled inside the 10.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They come to the line for a third and very long here on the opening drive. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Completion gains about 6 yards, and now it's a fourth down call. The Rockets will bring their punt team onto the field. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Still going. It's a foot race. And the speedy returner, a big gain on that one. Coverage team barely able to stop it. The Tigers offense takes the field. Our first chance to see them today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. Two good teams with great individual players.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on third down? It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Collins. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Defense looking to keep the pressure on. Third down coming up. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And the protection breaks down again. Back-to-back sacks. So on fourth down, the decision is to trot out the field goal team. This will be a long-range attempt, 51 yards out. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3. First and 10 now for the offense. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Offense looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it for a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Rockets will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the second half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Gives it to the back. Fighting off the defender. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Going with the old counter run here. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team can.
It's now time to select your team. Do you want to build a team from the ground up? And now you'll choose to. Congratulations. It's time to sign your first coaching contract.
Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 7 seed in this playoff, the Oregon Ducks, taking on the number 2 seed in the playoff, the Michigan Wolverines. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. playoff team is out there. Great energy as this playoff game is about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. So Oregon's offense will have the football first here. Always enjoyed coming to the Fiesta Bowl over the years. And, of course, you got the modern Silver Stadium here sitting in the desert ready for this showdown.
Well, it's so many great memories here, Chris. Think back to the Boise State, Oklahoma back in '07. How about the classic between Oklahoma State and Stanford with Andrew Luck in 2012? And then the shocker just a few years ago with TCU over Michigan in 2022. This game has a history of providing the unexpected.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Pressure is coming. He breaks free. And the sack is made. That's a nice play there by the sophomore.
Just outstanding combination of quickness and strength here by this Michigan defensive lineman. Makes me think of Aiden Hutchinson, who, of course, played here recently. Going back to guys like Rashawn Gary, Lamar Woodley, Frank Clark. Great tradition of Michigan defensive linemen on full display right now.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. To the air. It's Moore. Oh, and he almost picked it off. Nearly a turnover here on the opening drive. It's going to bring up fourth down. And he'll kick it away here. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. So the Michigan Wolverines offense comes out for their first possession today. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
And he will be stuffed for no gain. Second down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline. It's Marshall. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Doesn't hold on. Good hit by the DB. Now it brings up fourth down. The Wolverines will have to punt this one away. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Ducks' powerful offense is back on the field. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Looking for some space. It's Sharp. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. The offense now facing a third and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. The Ducks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Returner tackle right there. That's when they'll start the drive. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. Handoff to the single back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order on this play. Caught on the outside. It's Moore. Important second down play coming up. And we've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Here's the throw deep downfield. He's got it near the end zone. And they stop him just short. The defense really backed up now. It's 1st and goal. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management's going to be... And it's caught! Touchdown, Ducks!
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
PAT up and good. They trail by a touchdown, 24-17. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Can they play keep away here? Just protect this lead in the final 2 minutes. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They'll use that running game, trying to bleed the clock here. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the offense just takes a knee here. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who's going to make the...
Welcome to the Magic City, the football capital of the South, Birmingham, Alabama, home to the UAB Blazers, and the fans here have been eagerly anticipating this clash. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the 25th ranked team in the land, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Blazers will kick it away first. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Falcons offense will get the first crack at it here. And not only is this guy the energy and the engine of the offense, there's a certain charisma that he has that sort of elevates everyone around him.
He's got a moxie about him, Reese. It just seems like when he's in the huddle, he's got 10 other sets of eyeballs looking at him and believing in him to lead this offense down the field towards scoring points. This guy is a leader in every sense of the word.
Oh, it's a reverse. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. He'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. Nice, solid form tackle from this sophomore. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Quick catch on 3rd down. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. The Falcons have their offense in high gear. Working that left side now. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Just had a solid pickup on 1st. Now let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Catch open down the middle. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. And the Falcons with the 1st and 10. He wants to throw. A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. They keep attacking through the air. Got his man. And fire the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13. The Falcons racing to the line in the hurry-up. Oh, what a move! He finds his man, and they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The run from the shotgun. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the 1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Falcons!
And that is the kind of drive to start a season that is going to put a smile on your head coach's face. They were just methodical in the way they marched down the field. Awesome execution. You cannot start the season any better than that right there.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Blazers offense will get the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, David, and they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. Jet sweep to the receiver. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the sophomore just a little too much on that one. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking for a man. It's Cavazos. It's complete. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. New set of downs after that completion. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hot.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room, so important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse, and they need to do it again on this one.
Yeah, you're right. They had the defense on their heels. You wonder what sort of communication was going on that sideline. What sort of changes were they able to make, because they got to stop the bleeding right now.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out of the pocket. He's going to run it. Turns it on in midfield. And after the huge scramble, he slides and gets down. Terrific run to get out of trouble.
This guy just gives you nightmares. I mean, he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna run it. It's Akbar. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 3, but he is inside the 30 to the 29. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the 1st down. And the Falcons are marching down the field. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. The give to the back. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And they swarm him under. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. They'll try to blast their way in. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
I know we're only in game 1, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They put together a 65-yard drive for the score and finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. On the move from inside is 5. And the returner will be knocked down. This should be the last play of the quarter. Gonna run it. It's Keith. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Second down coming up. That's the end of the quarter. Air Force has the lead here. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Back to throw, it's Cavazos. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. The Blazers send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. The give to the right. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. Zings it complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
And the Blazers will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking for space. It's Keith. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. To the ground to try to pick up the first. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. The Blazers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And it looks as if there will be no return here as the punt goes out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. Get some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. Now the play fake. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The give to the tailback.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
Neutrals on infraction. Defense.
The offense needed something, just anything, to give them just a little breathing room, and the defense provided it with that penalty. From the gun, the running back has it. And is slipped out. Defense coming up with a huge fumble recovery. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Oh, and it's a hit like that that will absolutely light up the sideline, light up the stadium, change the momentum, and help you win a football game, because that hit is what caused that fumble.
First down here for the offense. Looking to move it through the air. He's right on target. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. You saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical enough.
And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Back to throw, it's Cavazos. He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. Now on 2nd and goal. Fast motion from the offense. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Trying to barge in. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. And the offense doesn't bat an eye. They'll stay on the field and try to score from the 1. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back, and he does the rest on 4th and goal and gets the touchdown.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Here's the return from inside his 10. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a 1st down.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
Going up top on 1st down. And the junior was late on the release, and he threw it behind him. The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Fires to the tight end. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Takes a handoff. It's Key. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Facing a 3rd down and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Blazers will punt this one away. He'll try to really get into this one. He will signal for the fair catch and take it just inside the 35. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll give it to the back. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. Looking to throw for it. Unloads it left. It's caught. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, 3rd down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the 1st down.
Pulls it in. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening. Throws to the wideout. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. That incompletion leads to 2nd down and 10. Fires to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Gets away from 1. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. So close to cashing it in for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Quarterback moving. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force! Look, it's still early, but we have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive. Right now, everything going in the other direction. So how are you going to respond when you've been hit in the mouth early in this football game? Got to find something positive quick.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them on top 21-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. Oregon was anything but dominant today, but the Ducks are going to leave Autzen Stadium winners. A lot to work on, no question, but they avoid one in the L column. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. 3rd and 10, still backed up inside their own 20. This drive hasn't really gotten started. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Blazers line up to punt it away. 4th time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. A fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. A 1st down for the offense. He's looking to throw it. Fires to the big fella. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form time.
Stopped after making the catch. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll try to get it through the air. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster. The Falcons will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, what a pleasure it's been to watch these 2 teams thus far there in Birmingham. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on 3rd down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Protective Stadium.
And the Falcons will kick it off to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a scoring drive.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. And here comes the offense on second down. They give it to him again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Gets it out fast. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. And the Blazers will try to pin them back with the punt. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. They go to the ground, fighting off the defender.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got his man. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. The Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. They move the tight end all over. Give to the back. Shakes off the defender. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Nice move to pick up yardage. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Falcons will send out the punt unit. On the move, it's Burks. Ripping through the defense. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Looking for space. It's Keith. Running with some authority as he bangs his way to the 43. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Motion from the offense. On 2nd down, looking again to throw. Fires to the right. Got him downfield. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Can't get him to the ground. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The receiver on the jet sweep. Slammed to the ground, but not before he gets the 1st down. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give him a finish. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he was fortunate to get that one back to the line of scrimmage at the 5. No gain on the play. The run up the middle, trying to steamroll his way in. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty.
False start, offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he wanted to get the score right there, but it falls incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to...
Trying to buy a little time, and he cannot, but he does get it back closer to the line of scrimmage. Isn't the play-action fake supposed to make those guys take a half a beat before they come and destroy the quarterback?
Yes, trying to slow them down as much as possible, but it's predicated, too, on me reading that and me seeing it, and they didn't bite it at all. You better run the football effectively if you're going to run play-action, because they did not bite on the play-action fake anymore.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. He makes a catch. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Right down the middle. Finds a man by himself. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
Well, the tight end's trying to work the middle of the field. Nobody even close to him in coverage. It's not going to get any easier than that for the quarterback. That's an easy first down.
He's got his man.
And that throw was a bullet by the quarterback on that curl route in zone coverage. And how about the anticipation? He gets rid of this pass before his receiver is even turned around. I love it.
Snags it over the middle. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. Power football with the run. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Handoff from the gun. Able to get a couple on the play. He's down at the 9. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Touchdown, Falcons! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
Air Force 28, UAB 10.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. And the heat was all over him, and that's the way the third quarter will wrap up, with a big sack. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. They'll try to keep that sack from wrecking this drive here on 2nd and 15. Looking to throw, it's Cavazos. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Blazers will call on their punt team. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He's got great speed. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. On the move, it's Akbar. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the right. And you just don't expect your junior quarterback to get fooled and to throw it into double coverage like that. And the Falcons decide to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They'll throw it on 1st down. Caught behind the line. It's Key. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And now to try to put things in motion on 2nd and long from the 15. He's looking to throw. Gets it out quickly. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And he intercepts it. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's past, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. The snap sets up to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the 1st. It's a reverse. Bulls his way forward. And he fights his way forward, gets away from 1, but not much doing on that one. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. He's looking to throw. Quick strike complete. He breaks a tackle. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a 1st down. The Falcons have this offense rolling. He's going to pass. Looking for the score. Touchdown, Air Force. And the pummeling has started.
And I just love what I'm seeing from this team. Like, going on the road, game one, where you're still figuring out who you are and what you do well. Another scoring drive by this offense. Looks like they're going to get the dub in a hostile environment to start the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up 35-10. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. UConn looks like a bunch of world beaters right now. I'm not sure I've seen this offense look this crisp since the days of Dan Orlovsky. They're up by 31 over the Royals. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Looking to pass. It's Cavazos. He's got it. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. The quick out. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. The aerial assault continues. And you'd like to think this sophomore wouldn't make a habit of trying to force passes into double coverage like that. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. And the Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. 6th play of the drive coming up. After the incompletion, they go back up top. What a job to lay out and make the catch. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Buys a little extra time. Plows through the defense. Unless there is a dramatic turn of events, this is not going to be a way to cool off that hot seat.
And they're going to have to be able to handle adversity and handle the outside noise moving forward, because losing this game in week one, all the detractors,
The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him.
They tried to go play action, but that did not affect the defensive tackle. He was bull rushing his guy, collapsing the pocket, and he comes away with a sack.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Cavazos. Quickly complete. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Trying to get outside on the jet sweep. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. The Blazers line it up with a 1st and goal. From the gun. He got it. And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2. 2nd and goal for the offense. Movement here from the tight end. Pushes toward the goal line. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. This defense has forced a couple of 3rd downs, but they haven't been able to get off the field. Can they force the field goal attempt on 3rd and goal? Slams it ahead. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UAB.
Yeah, and this offense needs a spark, man. Down big. Listen, it's game one. It's not the end of the world, but we got a deficit. Got to put some drives together. Nice drive here. Now the defense needs to do their part because they got to put this thing in turbo.
PAT unit on the field. And after the extra point, they trail 35-17. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And they finish it off with a short plunge into the end zone. Oh, what a move! First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. The inside handoff. Wrestled to the ground after picking up the first down. They'll start this one from the 29 on first down. They'll go to the ground. Fights off a defender. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. The rankings, the odds makers, everything indicated that these guys had a big hill to climb. But they climbed it, they got to the top, and they get a landmark win.
And we know coaching staffs always do a great job trying to motivate their own guys and get them ready to play a ranked opponent. But David, to me, it looked like this team just wanted it more. They came out, they were the more physical team, and they did what they had to do at the end of the day to get this win.
Yeah, and how do you gain respect? You want respect. You talk about our team's a really good team. You want to build on that? You beat good teams. That's what you do. You beat ranked teams that people think a lot of. This team pulls off the ranked upset, and guess what? Now what happens? You start to maybe find your team in the ranked spot.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse